at some point, you must have had the celebration moment when you cracked that $1 million in sales mark for the year. You're like, hey, we did it. We do $1 million business. But as many of our guests have shared, I'm wondering if it wasn't all celebration, right? There were still problems that happened in the business. And so take us back to that time when you should be excited. We've grown this business, but now we're still running into challenges, maybe new challenges we hadn't anticipated. What were some of those challenges for you in your agency?
Great question. So we hit that point, I'd say probably around 2016. We were growing and growing and growing. Sales we saw a period of like a 2-year time frame where we saw 300 to 400% growth. And it took me about 6 years of working sales with one particular partnership to get to that point. So I was just chiseling away at that one client, finally got the relationship opened up. Business grew 300%, 400%. And then the next year it was stable. And there was a few things that come to mind when looking at, well, what were some of the reasons why I feel like there was a little bit of a stunted growth. Part of it was mindset, looking at, okay, you hadn't earned $1 million. Initially it was a goal that seemed so far away, and then you hit it, and you're like, oh, I put processes and procedures into place, and now I hit my goal. So there's a little bit of a shock factor that you actually hit the goal that you achieved, and if you see it within quick growth, it's even more shocking. So now you're looking at yourself like, I've been able to get to this point, but now I have to change my mindset in relation to thinking bigger for operations, marketing, sales, manpower. And I think the biggest blocker was myself initially, having all those pieces working at the same exact time and saying, hey, your mind has to be opened up and visualizing that glass ceiling that I had created. So in 2017, I literally saw the glass ceiling in my mind.